So in course information, right? And this is not your class, so your class is 1400, right? And if you scroll down to connect site link, you can either just click on it or download this PDF file and click from it. But let me click on it.
Yeah, I've already created an account.
Yeah. Did you do it by entering your BMCC email?
Yes.
Okay, so you begin, and then I cannot proceed from this point because I will have to use. I mean, if I log in, I'm already logged in there. I already have an account, so I cannot show exactly the same thing. But then I think I posted something.
You post like a YouTube video. How to
Oh
connect.
yeah, not just the YouTube. Was there where is the YouTube video? Let's see.
It
Yeah, but
course information. And assignments. It's an assignment.
Yeah, it must be in the assignments. Yes. Yeah, and then it will look. Okay, so you see it's playing. The video is playing. Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so let me. Okay, so let me stop. Okay, so we'll just follow the instruction, right? Last name, first name. So did you get to this page? Did you get to this page?
Yes.
And then from here, Supercode, ignore this. This is, if they, once your 2-week temporary access has expired, and if you haven't received the book yet, then they will give you some extension. Then that's the time. But otherwise, if you have already received the book, then you enter your code here. But otherwise, you need to click on this. And have you tried that? Yeah.
But because when I signed in, it sent me to a page that says my courses, and it says there are no courses since you aren't currently registered to a section. And I've seen this page before, the one with the code and the connect and the temporary access. But for some reason, every time I sign in, it just sends me straight to that one. I can.
No. Well, obviously, their system, Connect system, doesn't recognize you because you are not. You haven't received the book yet, and you don't have the access code, so you are not on the roster. But that's why there is temporary access. Temporary access is for the people who's not on the Connect roster. So if it is saying, if it is taking you back to square one, then it could be because it's been more than 2 weeks since, first group of people have already done it. So look, listen, I'm do it this way. I'm gonna give you just email me, and I will reply to that. So email me first, saying, explaining the temporary access issue. But since you already have purchased the book, right? You have the you have the order confirmation, right? You have the order
Yeah.
confirmation email. Yeah.
Mhm.
Then with that order confirmation email, send email to the McGraw-Hill campus rep. I will give you their contact information when you send me an email. Okay? And then
Oh,
you
okay.
send
To
email
request.
to them requesting, courtesy access. Of course, with the proof of, your order confirmation, then uh, they will give you temporary access code.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay?
Thank you, Professor. Yeah, I'll look
All
for it
righty.
right now.
All righty.
All
All
right.
righty.
Thank you.
Hi, Professor.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? I
Good, good. And who am I speaking with?
Lucero.
Lucero. Oh yeah, I thought this was I thought Lucero was a guy because when I was a
No,
doctoral
it's a
student,
girl.
I had a classmate whose name was Lucero, but that was last name. Uh, but he never finished his PhD. He just disappeared. He was one of the brightest. He was one of the brightest. Student. He was a Filipino guy and his name was Lionel Lucero. So I thought this was a guy. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Lucero.
No, it's fine. I have a question. Because
Yeah.
I'm doing this. I'm trying to do a problem
Connect.
on Connect. Yeah, that is
Yeah. Hmm.
the book
Hmm.
value and the market value.
Hmm.
But I have a hard time finding the value of the book and markets because I don't understand well, like the equations that you have to do.
Uh-huh. Okay. So let me. Uh, uh, okay. Let me share my screen with you. Okay. I'm already sharing my screen with you. So
Yeah.
I'm sure, but this is not. Let me go to. I can look up your. Yeah, that's the problem. I can. But everybody can see. I mean, if I can look into your. I can look into your. Uh, I'm logged out. Oh, I shouldn't be logged out. Okay, but then without sharing my screen, I will look into your uh, work and I will answer your questions. So let me
Okay.
stop sharing the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, and then so chapter 2 problems and student activity. Okay. Okay. Uh, Wait a minute. Can I? Maybe I cannot see. If you are still in progress, if you are in progress, maybe then I cannot see your work. If it is finished and submitted already, then I can see it. But
No,
that's
I
fine. Let me.
haven't submitted.
Yeah, I know that. That's probably why. I mean, if it is still in progress, then I won't be able to see it. So you said it's about book value and market value, right?
Yeah.
So let me go. And that's the problem number what? What does it say? Problem number
Give me 1 second. I got it right here. Is problem 2-17.
2-17.
Yeah.
And what does it say? LG, does it say it also
Oh,
has in the parenthesis LG2 something, right? Because that's
and
the one
and,
everybody's problems are scrambled.
yeah,
So
and
the problem numbers are not the same. LG what? 2
LG
dash
2-2.
2-2. Oh, okay. That's not anyway, that's fine. Let me try. Did you say 2-17?
Yeah, 2-17. Problem 2-17.
Okay, I will have to keep going until I find. Okay, market value versus book value, right?
Yes.
So it's muffin masonry, right?
Mm-hmm.
Muffin masonry, balance sheet list next, net fixed assets of 28 million and da, 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 da. Okay. So fixed assets could currently be sold for 47 million. Okay, if it is sold, if the fixed assets can be sold for 47 million, that means that's the market value. Muffin's current liabilities 12.5 million, net working capital. Okay, if all the current accounts for, I mean, the numbers may be different because everyone gets a different everyone gets different inputs, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm so let me pull up, let me open an Excel file and put it there for you. And I will share that Excel file with you. And in the meantime, let me, oops, why is it like this? This is crazy. Okay. Okay, so their fixed assets are 28 million, right? 28 million. I mean, this is basically my input, my data. Uh,
Have a different asset value
yeah,
though.
yeah, that's okay. I will change that to yours later, right? So, but
Yeah.
because this is my given input, let me
Okay.
first, just tentatively enter this input, and it can be sold for this million. Our net working capital, which is current asset, where is it? Their net working capital is 24. 11 point. Okay. 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 So the current accounts were liquidated. company would receive 7.95 million. Yeah. 7.95. Okay. All right. So let me share my screen with you. Right. So now, do you see it? Yeah, it's okay. Do you see it now? Oh, what did I do? I just,
Yeah, you took it out.
yeah, well, should be. All right, I was trying to maximize the screen and then it, all righty, it's there now. What I was trying to do was maximize the screen like this. So, um, let's slightly change the let's change the data to, so according to your problem, your fixed assets are, what's the book value of the fixed assets?
It's 16 million.
Are you sure? 16 million only book value? Okay, 16 million. Yeah. And if it is liquidated, it can be sold in the market for what?
7.35 million.
That doesn't look. Your fixed assets, meaning plant and equipment, are 16 million, but when they sell it, only 7 point something?
No, wait, hold on. Oh, it could be sold for 23 millions.
23. Okay. All right. And what does it say its current assets are? Or
It's
it
five.
is, the wording is net working capital. What does it say its net working capital is?
That's 5.5 million.
Okay, 5.5 million. Now you have to think of it. It says net working capital is 5.5, and what does it say the current liabilities are?
It's 6.5 million.
6.5. Okay, so actually think about it. What is net working capital? Here, let me. It's a bit. Okay, so bear with me. And what is net working capital? Or
That's the
better,
Oh, I have it on here.
net working capital is current assets minus
Minus.
current liabilities, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me blow this up. Okay, so you see this. That's the definition of net working capital, because another name for current assets is also another name for current assets is working capital. Okay. Right.
Mm-hmm.
You're clear about that? Okay, then that means current assets are basically, what can you say? Current assets can be rephrased as net working capital plus current liabilities, right? You get that?
Mhm.
All right. So then, so let's think about it. Then, what should be the uh, current assets? We know net working capital is 5.5, right?
Yeah.
And then current liabilities are what?
6.5.
6.5. So you will get, if you enter those numbers here, right?
Mm-hmm.
The current assets will be
12.
12 million,
12
right?
million. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Makes sense. But I would do it in a better way. This is, because, since this just question popped up out of blue, I didn't, I did it in a very hasty way, but I will do it in a better way because I will set it up a little more, differently. And then, so then market value of the current assets, what does it say?
Um. So, wait, what on your screen?
No, not on my screen. This is just the initial data that was given to me. But what does it say in your problem?
For the working capital?
No, they already gave you working capital. The working capital was maybe market value of, because current assets, another name for current assets is working capital. So does it say anything about like market value of the working capital, or if you sell it in the market, that kind of verbiage there?
Yeah, no. It says if all the current accounts were liquidated today, the company
Yeah,
will
that's what it means.
receive
The company will receive what does this company will receive?
7.35 million.
7.35
Yeah,
after paying what? Uh,
after paying 6.5 million.
okay, let's put that number there. So they will receive what? Once current assets are liquidated, it's gonna be what?
7.35 million.
7.35.
Yeah,
And this will be the
seven
after paying the
the liabilities.
and so what's the current liabilities?
6.5.
6.5. Hey, then so the current liabilities, obviously current liabilities were already given, right? Because it was already given. Current liabilities, uh, the value of the current liabilities, which is already in dollar amounts, right? It won't change. So the market value of the current assets will be exactly that,
Yeah.
13.85.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fixed assets, and then total. Let's find the total. Total is, simply you take the auto sum, right? Use the auto sum. Then you can also drag it to the right,
Mm-hmm.
and you will find, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but as I said, I would do it a little differently. So here, I will have a table of net working capital
Mm-hmm.
and current liabilities. and then using the table, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not a big, it's not a big deal, but this way, you don't have to. I mean, if you separate the model from the data, then it will all be. So net working capital was what? Net working capital was 5.5,
Yeah.
and current liabilities were 6.5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and all you need to do is here. It's the sum of these two, right? It's the sum of these two numbers, right?
Yeah.
Basically, and um, after liquidating, so this will be. I should have put it probably like this. That's okay. And after liquid, so it's liquidation value, right? 7 point. That was 7 point something, right?
7.35.
3.5, and then this is still, same thing as before. G2. Yeah. Oh, no, G3. Okay, then, all I need to do here is simply, so this way, I mean, you might wonder, what's the difference? You still get the same result, but the difference is that even though the input data changes, let's say it's another problem, input data changes. The only thing you need to do is change the input data here, and this table will automatically adjust, right? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, that's how you do it. Okay, so we're already past 3:44. It's
Yeah.
3:44, and the class is, officially dismissed. But yeah, do you have any
No, no,
other questions?
no, no
Okay.
more questions.
All righty then.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you. Have a
You're
nice
welcome. You too.
night.
Stay safe, and I will see you next Monday. Okay. All righty. Let me. Oops. What happened? Nobody's.